This is a network engineer. They have on-prem experience and are new to setting up networking in Google Cloud. They have been tasked with exploring and understanding how to create a network in their organization's environment with dual-stack subnets. They need to get a better understanding of how networking works in Google Cloud and are hoping to use Duet AI to help them create a custom VPC with dual-stack subnets. Let's observe this network engineer as they use Duet AI to simplify the task at hand. First things first, they want to know how to set up a virtual private cloud, or VPC, in Google Cloud. They go to Google search, look for VPC on Google Cloud, scroll through documentation, watch a video, read a bit more here and there, and they get frustrated and decide to take a quick coffee break to clear their head. After lamenting their frustrations to a coworker, they recommend a potential solution. Try Duet AI. It's an AI companion that saves time, especially in these situations. Thanks, helpful coworker. Let's open Duet AI and see if it can help speed things along. They prompt Duet AI to help them understand how to create a VPC network in Google Cloud. Duet AI responds, and the network engineer is amazed. They recall that they want to ensure that the subnet created here is dual stack. So they ask Duet to adjust the gcloud command to ensure the subnet created is dual stack. They are happy and excited that Duet AI responded with that modification for dual stack. Now they are ready to proceed with setting up this VPC and making it a reality. They use the gcloud command Duet provided and then create the dual stack subnet in that VPC using the gcloud command Duet AI provided. They are amazed and thrilled that their VPC and subnets are created. Now that the VPC is set up, our network engineer is interested in learning more about connecting Google Cloud to their on-prem network because they have applications running on premises that they would like to connect to the ones running in Google Cloud. For this, they'll need to have some sort of private connectivity between their on-prem network and Google Cloud. So they decide to use Duet AI to assist them with understanding the options available to them. Duet AI responds with instructions on how to connect a VPC in Google Cloud to an on-premises private network. While helpful to know that they can use Cloud VPN tunnels or VLAN attachments with Cloud Interconnect, they'd like to get a more detailed comparison to help them make a decision. So, they prompt Duet AI which they should use, and ask to provide details supporting the use of each according to their respective strengths. Duet AI's response includes a helpful comparison visual, along with more context, as well as additional factors to consider when making their decision. Duet AI is amazing. This is now their new exploration and learning tool. They decide to keep going with this. Now, they'd like to use Duet AI to explore DNS in Google Cloud. They prompt Duet AI to help them understand networking in Google Cloud and ask, how does DNS work in Google Cloud? Duet AI responds, and the network engineer is pleased to get all this information in context without having to context switch and leave the console. Since they know they already have primary private DNS resolution on premises, they'd like to use Duet AI to help them understand if this is possible to integrate with Google Cloud DNS. So, they prompt Duet AI with a question, asking how DNS forwarding works between Google Cloud DNS and potential on-premises private DNS servers. Duet responds with context, as well as advice on how to go about configuring DNS forwarding. From this response, they gather that forwarding zones in Google Cloud DNS provides the functionality they need. And they can follow up by clicking the Show Related Content button, in which official documentation is linked for them to learn more about configuring forwarding zones. But why stop their quest for knowledge there? The network engineer would like to understand IP addressing in Google Cloud, so they ask Duet AI once again. Wonderful! This information is useful context for our network engineer. Since their team requires both IPv4 and IPv6 support, they'd also like to understand if they can run a dual stack subnet in Google Cloud. So they prompt Duet AI with the question, Duet AI responds with some helpful info. Yes, you can. And it provides a link to the docs with more info. And with all that time saved, they can now finally get around to exploring science. Thanks, Duet AI. What will you build?